morning. How this search of who am I is solved? I don't think one can know. Yet what can be known is that it's not through an experience, through a new knowledge, even through a revelation. It looks like it's by a sudden, maybe unexpected, giving up, having seen that whatever one can catch or grasp is the mind, is in the manifestation, is in the movie of the creation. Thank you. So that doesn't change a personal life, but
we will close that thing.
so it doesn't change a personal life, yet in the personal life you don't have that search anymore. So it makes at the same time undescribable change. I don't think I can go farther in descriptions. Just enjoying when there is nothing instead of searching what is what. Anything comes to you, any reflection, anything. You can express it. In life it's true that one, most of the time I speak about, one needs a support. So if you see suddenly the mountain of Arunachala, you don't only love a mountain. It reminds you of something you love or are attracted to. So everyone has got like that a reminder generally, a support. There is nothing wrong with that. What I find too much is to make an idolatry of it. It's just a reminder, a pointer, which is extremely precious, sure.
When you say we need in life a reminder, and support is totally what it's totally true for me, and for me the support is to come here and to meet you.
Mm.
And,
Yeah, there is nothing wrong with the support. Yeah.
and then I ask myself, support for what?
Ah, that's another thing.
And
It's because of the support that you can ask this question. Yes.
and there is no answer for that, and there is even no wish to find an answer for that.
Lucky you.
Still, my mind comes sometimes with the question, am I missing something? Do I need to have more like a goal or think more about realization and how to...
Yeah. And you follow it more than what needed, or a passing by cloud, local cloud. When it is something you have to discover, there is always more discoveries about that something. Sure, if it is something to be discovered. But here it's a total different matter. You are already what you search. So it has not to be realized or discovered. It's there. Only the mind suddenly is passing by, that's all, instead of taking roots because it thinks there is something real in whatever he suggests.
When I meditate, and in the meditative state, sometimes some insights arise. And I find those insights very wise, very useful. And would you say those are just noise of mind? Or like some people said, wow, it's like in that state, maybe you get connected to some higher consciousness, downloaded some messages. How do you view those kind of insights?
Maybe they are not noise, but music.
Then you can choose to enjoy the music.
You can enjoy always. I mean, of course that insights, revelations thing, huh? They may whip out previous concepts, beliefs. And those are much more attractive beliefs because it looks like it comes from a deeper source. But don't you find it's quite a story happening to someone? So all the discoveries, they may be important according to the background where you put yourself, but they will pass. Huh? They will become a very strong memory, if it was very important, and with time, you will discover something else. That is exactly the description of the creation. The manifestation. It was not there before, suddenly it appears. I don't speak about the impact, it can be extremely strong, it can even change your life. Yet it goes. Maybe very good. I don't speak about that. I just want to show that if it was not just here, if it is not just here now, it's a passing cloud, maybe a monsoon cloud here, still a cloud, a thought. It's not for nothing that in the tradition they said, first there was the word. Yeah, first. If there is a beginning, okay, you can name it according to everybody, it will be a different name. But when there is a beginning, it is a movie. In the movie, in the creation, in the realm, the world of somebody. There is absolutely no exceptions about it. Now, if you meditate and discard, when I say discard, I don't say judge or reject. Just don't go with it, with anything which comes. Let it be an insight. Maybe there is something more essential than an insight. An insight will never make your search stop or simply disappear. Never. I think the scientists are maybe the best who have insights. They really go so far with their brain. But then what? Are they all free? Even the Yoga Vashishta, you see, it's full of the knowledge of the structure of this manifestation. It's a knowledge of all ramifications and multiplications that can exist. It's an amazing book of insights. It's a book. But it makes believe that by an extended mind, you will get it. It's just a book. Now, those means, for example, like the sacred book I named, they inspire. Their role is to inspire. They don't say anything about the real thing, but they inspire towards something else than what the senses catch in this world, or the mind, the normal mind. Okay? Yes?
I had my answer.
I got it.
I think word has limitations. but
Sorry, the word has?
Words are always limited, but words also have like a significant role. I mean, even
They inspire, I say. Inspiring, they can be. Then how? Otherwise, how to communicate? It's burning here. Hi.
Good morning. Yeah, you kind of answer my question, but I feel like any teaching is in the mind.
Yeah.
And how can somebody be special? How can a teaching be special? I'm thinking about Papaji or Ramana.
Yeah, okay.
You said inspiration,
Yeah.
and that's catch me. But I don't know why, because I still feel like inspiration is mind. And the big thing it's like I know when I'm listening to Papaji
Yeah.
or I'm reading the
Yeah.
teaching of Ramana,
Yeah.
I feel something,
Yeah.
but I'm caught somewhere where it's mind, and how can somebody be special? Because it's still a path. And a
I
path is
totally agree with you, but that's why I try to say they inspire. It's a reminder of what, don't ask me, I don't know what, but in a way it's what we searched. So the so-called truth or reality can never be expressed. Nobody has a clue of expressing what is. But inspiration, again, I repeat myself, indications towards somewhere where we never can rest or land is the only, it looks like, way of satsang, even if it is a way, because once you don't search, there is no meaning to hear all what is indicated. So, yeah, where am I? Where am I?
Yeah, that's good. Yes.
That's why also you see the best, and it's true, the best way is silence. You don't speak, but then silence is taken for something. So,
So it's almost impossible for me to express what I feel so special about Ramana, but somehow, and he still is somebody, and here.
yeah, but when you feel what, for example, he represents or expresses to you, or the inspiration he is when you look at him or you read something of him, it is from where himself tried to express or try to inspire another who is asking help. It's not Ramana, but Ramana is, let's speak about Ramana only, is your perfect reminder. You will not stop at the image of Ramana, even if you love him. It's not what you love, actually. You love what he represents. Hmm? Yeah,
Yes,
you agree?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do agree.
Okay. Okay.
I do agree.
So
But I'm
yes,
still
Ramana,
caught. Yeah.
Ramana
Yes.
himself is no more there. Okay? Okay.
Yes, and I know this is Serge speaking here, because if Serge speaks, I'm still caught, because that representation is in mind. And that's where somehow I feel no more boundaries but mind. And when we say it's mind,
Yeah.
but somehow it's what else? Because
Yes.
sometimes I feel like mind is everything. The universe is mind, and there is no
Yes.
mind.
Yes.
And there is no mind.
Yes.
It's,
I think I understand you. No, no.
so it's a mind games, but this
But-
is it.
Yes, but will you agree that the one who searches, it looks like, at least it looks like for himself for a while, that he needs to hear, he needs to learn, he needs to empty himself. That's what he does, no? As a seeker. What else can he do? Yeah. And suddenly, one moment, he will see that, yeah, all that game was in the mind. Even Satsang is in the mind. Mm? Yes.
Yeah, but you know me, you know what, yes.
No,
It's
I
like-
don't know
yes.
you so much.
When we say it's in the mind, we make mind separate.
I know, dear. But tell me now, okay, sure.
I'm not talking about thoughts when I say
Sure,
mind.
it's okay. It's like the same when one says it's not this, it's not that, it's an illusion and all. Okay, it's a way to teach. Because it has an impact when one never heard about something else than concept and experiences and whatnot. So it eventually roots out all the background so far taken for what, for the taken for I don't know what to say, real. Yeah, let's speak like that. And so it has its function, but that function will disappear at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what feels good when the path vanishes.
That's what I try to say. The personal life may not change, and yet there is a undescribable change when the surge is no more there. No?
Mm. Thank you.
Thank you. Whom to thank? Tell me now. It's very interesting because, for example, Ramana can be taken as a reminder. And because of that, you have an experience of a different kind, an experience of what he indicates. But you see, it is still a projection on Ramana. You may melt with him. But in fact, if you really live or see what he indicates, himself disappears. So where are you projected? You are yourself. That's why that was the meaning of Papaji telling me when I said, oh, that's Ramana's look. It means that. I had an experience at the time. And he told me, don't bring Ramana here.
Okay, Ganga.
Otherwise, you ask me afterwards, and I prefer here.
So if I activate my mind on the subject, right, with this question, where I can arrive easily is that I am. I cannot deny that I am.
Okay. Can you let it go?
Also, but I'm activating the mind right now.
Okay.
So then, from there it brings me to this, that is said that I am existence, I'm awareness, I'm bliss, right?
Not right.
Huh?
I mean, right.
Well,
Let's continue. This is amazing! This is amazing! I like it. Can you put it in my Okay, Pragata, we were in the bliss.
So, yeah, so this is what is said, no? But also, this must, doesn't work anymore. Hello?
No, it's good.
Yes,
It's
it
good.
does.
To me, it's good.
So, this is again a concept, a notion, so it must come from somewhere. and that somewhere it cannot be known. So that where I rest is, I just accept the unknowable. And just
But why should you be there to accept it?
because I am.
That's a problem. I mean, it's not a problem. Okay, if it isn't not a problem, it's not a problem. But it's not what I say. It's not a problem for me that you speak like that. But I cannot speak like that. It's not a problem. It's okay.
So what would you say? How would you speak?
I try to say it since years.
But it cannot be said, right?
Yes and no.
The mind is trying to go somewhere, and the mind just gets there's no way for the mind. There's no way to
Yeah. And what
To
is
reach anywhere.
I am that I am is what?
say again.
You said, no, I am that I am.
Yes,
What is it?
it's unknowable.
But who says that? Who's experiencing that?
Mm.
If you have any landing place, it creates a religion, a philosophy, a teaching. That's not what I love.
Mm.
That's not why I met Master.
Any expression has to come from somewhere. Right?
It's an expression.
Mm.
Expression.
Mm.
So an expression can tell the truth?
No.
Okay. So I am that I am is an expression.
Yes, but that's how I began. I said if I activate the mind.
You land there, that's why you can continue to speak.
Okay.
Ganga, does it mean? Does it mean that in consequence any perception during meditation is mine?
Of
Because
course. Of
it is not
course.
always words.
Words?
No, it's not necessarily a word, but it may be like
Anything.
anything. And in consequence, it is done. It's always mine.
Then what else?
This is what I'm wondering.
You can wonder that it's the mind.
Thank you.
And you know, the mind can go as far as I am free.
No, it's just that in deep meditation, often there are no words. I couldn't express what I perceive.
Whatever, but you feel, you experience something. Sense too much. It's a sense too much. But if you know it, Perfect. There is no exceptions. Christianity is based on I am that I am. Ragata. But all is fine. All is fine. I mean, everything anyway is that. It's only when we are troubled that it's not fine, otherwise.
And Ganga,
Yes, dear.
can you give me the mic? Then what is the I am that? That. What is that?
You know, when that speaks to you, you are unable to ask this question. And if you are still asking a question, it means that that sentence didn't work. Or it landed somewhere.
Okay. I was not asking myself the question, I was asking you the question.
It's the same reply.
Okay.
I didn't get freed from believing in my mind with that sentence, but some people may get, like some people, it's something else, absolutely not knowing what does it, you know. Nobody knows what does it. But sometimes, if it is heard, I am that, it makes so much sense that it's over. What to say? In this matter, I really think that you are more safe if you don't stir up your mind.
Yes.
I want to ask questions.
Sure, please.
So someone came to teach me about lucid dreaming, which is basically
About
lucid dreaming,
lucid? Ah, lucid, yeah.
which is basically to be mindful even in your dreams. I find this practice quite cool because I feel, ultimately maybe it can help you to realize life is a dream. This moment in Satsang is a dream. So I wonder what you say about it.
I have always to comment anything, everything. I mean, there are so many ways to live this life. If it is cool for you, But you see, it's funny. Ultimately, to say that this movie is a dream, it's really too much. So, and yet it can mean something if you put yourself somewhere and you hear that somewhere may be removed. Yes. Ways of teaching. The particularity of this Satsang teaching is that you are free to say opposites. Depends to whom you reply. Because after all, it is not to rely on a certain base in your mind, on certain knowledge or experience. Is to blow away what you think is there. Ramana Maharishi is a very extraordinary example. Huh? He obviously was not a yogi. He didn't do anything. Look at his body. From the beginning, it was a bit damaged by all what he believed before. Obviously, he didn't have a mission. He didn't go travel giving the good news. He was not caring if in the kitchen he was not happy. I mean, he was furious when somebody was cutting the carrot in a wrong way. And yet we project so much on him.
But he was very silent.
Yeah, because people were afraid to speak to him of potatoes and small talks.
Now,
He was very silent.
I experienced with Papaji also a delicious silence. That I would come in with a great mindfuck, you know, in
Yeah.
his,
But he
in
was
his living
silent.
room. Now that my girlfriend goes with somebody else, that's about the biggest mindfuck you can have.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting with him having lunch and coming at home, and I forgot about it. That kind of silence is so delicious that up till today I remember,
Yes.
because that is what I really am.
This is.
And I cannot talk about it.
Yeah, sure.
So it is the silence which is so extraordinary.
It wipes out everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mahadevi. So that silence, we don't need answers.
I
But
cannot
as
talk about
as is no more there, and you are here,
it. The silence is it, that
Is
you
real.
cannot talk about it.
Silence is real. Yeah,
And
we
for
don't,
me,
we
this
don't,
is-
we don't, we don't.
For me, to come here is very important. It gives this atmosphere, which for me is holy,
Yeah.
to be with you and to in the sangha. It reminds, it brings me to that what I cannot talk about.
Yes, it's wonderful.
That is as much I can say.
I think I can say even not that much. It's amazing. Yeah, great. Thank you. I mean, thank you. I know. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.